Peace, everybody. What's up? What's up? Who's in here with me? I'm waiting to kind of see anybody jumping in. I am so excited because today is the official launch of my website, and this is my virtual relaunch extravaganza party celebration. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of wait a minute to kind of see who's in here. Couple minutes. See, we got. Oh, okay. So we're having some technical difficulties. All right, let me see. I can get this together. See. Is that from the YouTube is good? Okay, so the Google Hangouts is the challenge. All right. Is that the one you picked off from the event page? All right, let me see. And just if you guys are wondering, I got the infamous shaman hands holding it down, helping me out with the technical things going on. Let's see. Yeah. All right, let me correct this link in the Facebook events. See, is anybody in the YouTube? If anybody's in the live feed in the YouTube, just kind of put something in that chat box. What we got going on? Okay. Yeah, I was so hard for me to multitask with this stuff sometimes. Okay, so I went ahead and I put in the correct link in the Google Hangout, but we do have the Facebook, the YouTube. So we're just gonna roll with that for now. So yes, it is. Well, now it's 4:54 p.m. Eastern Time, November 21st. 2016, and today I think what the sun officially entered into Sagittarius, correct? All right, so we got that going on with the planets, and I'm gonna talk a little bit more about that a little bit later as far as how that played a role in me choosing this date and time for me to do my launch. So people rolling in here again, if you have anything to say, or just say hey, go ahead and type in the chat, either in the Google Hangout or in the YouTube chat. Just kind of let me know that you're here. So Sun, I am the owner of Therapeutic Vibrations, which is a holistic health company in Atlanta, Georgia. Or what we offer are basically holistic services for healing, products, natural products, supplements, herbs, metaphysical stuff, crystals, and services as far as like Reiki, yoga, meditation, workshops, classes, consultations. What else do we do? Just some of everything. So that is what we offer here. And what I realized is that, I mean, it's quite obvious that there is a planetary shift that's occurring right now. And because of the shift that's occurring, our company is getting so many coming to us, just wanting information about spiritual practices, meditating, clearing your energy, helping with ailments, sicknesses, stuff like that. And so when I'm realizing that in order for me to better serve those that are coming to me, that I needed to basically improve my business. And a part of that was redoing my website. So the website is www.thevibe.com. Very simple, very, very easy website. And, I ended up spending, almost 6 weeks to about 2 months working on this website, updating it, complete overhaul. And I am so, so excited, so excited about the outcome. So let me pull up this chat because I did realize I didn't pull up the Google chat. So if anyone has anything they want to say, again, I see some people in here viewing everything. Oh, and that's another thing too. So for those of you who tune in, please say something. And also, not only that, but please drop your email address in either the YouTube or the Google chat, because I will be giving you a 25% off discount code for tuning into the live event. So yes, please, before the end of this launch, please give me that information, and then within 24 hours, I will email you and send you that discount code. So I'm gonna give it a second. Any questions? I see more people coming in, and actually, too, I don't know if my chat may be a little slow if anything comes in. So if you do chime in and I don't respond, just know that that's not intentional. Sometimes it's slow. The feed is kind of slow to pop up. So with that being said, I am to start with the tour. Do you have anybody chiming in yet? Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and go right into sharing the website. Let's see. All right. Okay. So, and I'm gonna need you guys to confirm that you see my website. So I'll wait before I move into going into it. I'm waiting for there to be confirmation that you guys can see the screen. Let me tell you who did my website. Indela Miko. We call her Miko. I have to shout her out because she is a genius, like hands down the best website designer that I have ever come across. Like this woman, I came to her and I gave her a general idea of what I wanted to do, and she just took it to a whole nother level. I can't even begin to tell you how much she transformed the vision that I had for this website. So she's based out in Atlanta. She's here now, and real cool. She's been in the business for 20 years. I mean, she knows her stuff. And I told her what I needed, told her what my budget was. And when you guys see what she did with this website, you're going to be like, wow. So shout out to Miko. I appreciate you. She's actually still working on some things with the website. We had a couple of little glitches that she's still working on. But the general site itself is up for me to at least be able to go through and do the virtual tour. So Shamanans, you can confirm you can see? You can see the screen? Okay, cool. All right, so this is, the page, bethevibe.com. This is what comes up. And this is just the homepage, and pictures. I love this because me and Shaman Hands, we've been doing so much, like workshops, community events, healing sessions. So we had plenty of material to be able to contribute to the site as far as pictures and content. So, wait, okay, hold on. I hear somebody coming up. Wait.
It's me.
Who's that? Hey!
Hey, I'm sorry I'm late. I didn't know I had so many steps. I was like, oh.
Hey, it's perfect. We just got into, I was just going into the, going over the website. So I'm actually I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for the support. Yes, here. She's over here supporting. Can I put you on mute? How do I do
Yes,
that?
please. Yes.
My IT person over here. Oh, I see it. Okay, mute. Perfect. All right. So let me go back to this. All right, you can still see. Okay. So I'm gonna have Shaman Hands confirm that he could see each. Okay. All right. So we'll wait a second and let it catch up. Okay, perfect. So this is my first time really using Google Hangout like this. So kind of getting a tutorial as I'm going through this. It's actually kind of cool. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't feeling Google Hangout. See, look, I'm not gonna lie, I was not feeling it at all.
Not at all.
Not at all. But but they did some things and they made it a lot more user friendly. So I'm more with it now. I'm more with it. So all right. So this is what you see when you first log in or once you first pop up. And I will say that the site is still being transferred over. So there are some pages that aren't showing up that I've noticed. Thing I want to do is let y'all know about like some really cool features. The first one is, I'm sure you noticed that here you'll see a section that says videos, training, events, discounts, and specials, and subscribe now. Well, what I've added to this is a membership page. So what I've decided to do is I've decided to cut back on my workshops, and you know, because it's a lot of time, and I'm not able to fully serve as many people as I would like to serve with doing the workshops. So I decided to take the teachings to a virtual platform, and that's where this membership page comes in. So I have a blog. The blog has video and written content. Everything metaphysical, everything spiritual, all the questions that people ask me, posts about my own personal journey, that is contained in the blog, which, let's get that to come up. Now, where the membership aspect comes in is that there's certain things that are not going to be accessible to the public. So general stuff on the blog is up, right? So I have a couple of blogs about space. I have a blog about, let me see, let me go down. I have this few, my videos are up. Not all the videos, but just a few. There's a couple of other blogs about being a healer and operating, you know, in that space as a healer, and just some tips and things like that. That's the information that's for the general public. You're going to be teaching things like crystals, stuff on tantra, ritual work, like the more meaty or the more in-depth information, that's going to be for members only, right? So for example, you see this about crystals, it is for members only. Now, membership, right? Some what's up with the cost? What do I get? A little slow as for that with the delays. But when it's not necessary for me to go in detail on this part of the site. You know, when you go visit, you can definitely just check it out. Back. All right. I said, if you please, you know, for those of you who jump on and for the live feed, please drop your email address in either the Google Hangout chat box or the YouTube chat box, so I can email you a discount code, or 25% off discount code, as a thank you for participating in my launch. So the subscribe now. So there's 2 tiers for the membership. Tier is basic membership. It's a monthly membership. and it is $30 a month. And those who opt in for the $30 a month, again, will receive unlimited access to my blog content, my video content, as well as a percentage off on workshops, classes, and events. So that is what you will receive with the $30 a month membership. And also, added perk is that for those of you who, the first 14 people that sign up for my monthly membership will receive a discount of 50% off and items on my website for their first order. That's a monthly membership. Membership is $59 for the year. It does include all the same things as the monthly membership, plus additional bonus of a higher discount on events, a certain percentage on classes, because I'll be offering certification courses, so there'll be discounts on those, as well as a personalized t-shirt and a t-shirt, therapeutic vibration, butterfly logo t-shirt, as well as a personalized gift. So for more information about everything as far as the membership, feel free to just go in to the website, click on the information. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. But those are the two tiers, the annual and the monthly membership. Any questions so far? Coming in. Okay. So I wanted to go on store. So let me see if I can get to it. And also too, for those who but also drop questions or comments in the Facebook event page as well. All right, so let me see if I can get to my online store. I know it's on, or show you the cool stuff that I've got for sale. Okay, let's see. No, I should be able to. Okay, maybe. Cool. Okay, so everything is transferred over on the website except for the online store. So I won't be able to show you that, but I still will go over it. So what I'll do is stop sharing, and I will go back to the Hangouts. You can see me. Okay, am I back in the play? Okay, perfect. All right, perfect. Okay, so my online store, I am excited because I have my full crystal inventory that is listed on there. I'm talking everything from all 8 kinds of different types of quartz, amethyst, rose quartz, lithium quartz. I have black and white tourmaline. I got shungite, malachite, all different types of selenite. I've got crystals that people haven't heard of, like sulfur and and shale and lava stone, and just I have a lot of things that people use commonly, and a lot of things that aren't always used. So I'm very excited about that, because those who know me know that crystals are my thing, and also too because get all of my crystals from my supplier in Las Vegas. So I handpick them, I hand select them, and I make sure the energy is right. I know exactly where they come from, and I'm able to offer them at a reasonable price. So all my prices will always be less than what is currently on the market, because I can do that. So Shaman Hands is laughing at me. But yes, I can do that. So so anybody who has and if you go on my site and there's something you don't see, feel free to reach out to me, because I go by demand. And so if I'm not getting a demand for certain stones, I'm just not going to carry them. But if enough people ask me, or if there's a custom order, I can make that happen as well. So I definitely do that. What else? So I am a distributor for Common Sense Herbs. This is a Nubian-owned herb company. And if you go on YouTube, you can Google Common Sense, put in a search, Common Sense Herbs. And there's a lot of videos that talk about owner, how he comes up with his combinations, and how the herbs, just all the science behind his supplements, just full information. So I am a supplier, and I have a few items from their store on mine that I'm offering. However, there's a bunch of others that they offer that I haven't listed, but I can still sell. So the other, it's the same thing as far as with the crystals. If there's any herbs or some type of situations that you may need some herbs for that I may not list in my store, feel free to reach out to me, and I can see if I can make those available to you. Do you have any questions so far? Okay, cool. All right.
Some people are able to get into the hangout. Some people are
okay.
But nobody's in chat.
Okay, cool. All right, perfect. So those are the supplements, the herbs, the crystals. I'm in the process of having the t-shirts made. Those will be available too, and those will be put up. And then there will be, within the next 60 to 90 days, a lot more items that are going to be available in the store. And again, the focus is holistic health. So herbs, supplements, anything metaphysical, crystals, anything you may use for your rituals, candles, sage, incense. What else? What else we got on our list? Everything, just everything. Everything metaphysics. So that's that. Now my services are also up there. And again, I know I have a lot of people who are out of state, so my services can be offered locally or or out of state, out of town. I'm aimed the quality. So I have my Reiki services, and I have my oracle readings, home blessings for those who may need energy cleared out of their home. I offer that as well. Crystals for gridding, or if you need me to grid your home, I do offer that as well. I am able to attune the crystals. I don't do that unless it's asked of me specifically. So if you do have a crystal that you want attuned or programmed for something specific, that I could be reached, for that service as well. Private consultations, I offer 30 or 60-minute consultations. People asking me about, anything from what kind of crystal, that they should get, to how, what type of nutrition per plan they should be on, to dream interpretation, or I have a wide range of reasons why people contact me for consultations. So those are the bulk of the services. And then as I move forward, with this journey, this healing journey, I will be adding services as things come along. So, and if there's anything particular that you need that is not, again, contact me, because, and then that way we can have a consultation, and I can see if there's something that I can create for you, as an individual package. Something else too that I am not on, that's on the store, that I offer is cord cuttings, because I get a lot of people asking me for that as well, as cord cutting rituals, guided meditations, violet flame meditations, different things like that. So any questions? I'm taking a break. I'm going to drink of water before I transition into the reading. All right. So, all right. So that's. Oh, okay. Let me talk to Yesa. Let me. Oh, wait. I put her up. Uh-oh, what did I do? Okay, I'm still learning how to use this. I thought I took her off mute. Okay. All right, there we go. All right. Yesa,
Hey,
hey.
hey, how are you?
Great. Greetings. Thank you for joining us. Tell us about yourself. Who are you? Whose presence are we graced with today? What you got going on? Talk about yourself.
Oh, okay. My name is Yesa, and I am an entrepreneur. I would say I've always had an entrepreneur spirit, but I've just gotten into like going into everything full force. So, one of my main businesses that I have is called Sun Goddess Jewelry. And I use natural stones and things to make my jewelry. I also do like consultations with people, like when they want certain things in their bracelet, then I'll come up, like research the stones for them and find good stones that work really well to kind of help them keep them balanced and stuff. So I'm still learning and growing in that area and stuff like that. But I'm doing that, and then I'm also working on just developing more alliances with other people that are doing um, other entrepreneurship type things. With no matter what kind of businesses, I like big businesses or just homegrown type things. You know what I mean? Like creative type of businesses. So um, I've been working with people to help promote others and just promote business amongst ourselves, and business with like integrity, business that makes you feel good, things that make you feel good spiritually and emotionally, where you can spend your money and feel like you're it's not just money, it's an exchange, you know what I'm saying? It's energy that we're exchanging, and being around people that understand that and stuff like that. So I'm on this journey too, and it's really nice to see everything coming together for you and all your creativity coming out. And I know we just recently met, but it's like I just feel like I've met you before, you know what I mean? So it's
Yes.
really fun.
Oh, thank you. Yes. Let me tell
Yep.
you, Yesa came in with the support, yo. Like she, like as soon as she felt like she had a tribe, like she was like,
Mm-hmm.
okay,
All
like let's
right.
get on and let's collaborate. Let's
Mm-hmm.
all of positive energy, like super creative,
Oh,
beautiful jewelry. Speaking of those feather in ear pieces with the feather hanging feathers,
girl.
I want one of those, by the way. I meant to tell you.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Isn't it
I'm getting
pretty? I was like, oh man, this is gonna be hard to sell and separate from.
man. Yeah, definitely check her out. And then, Jason, when you get a chance, drop your info either in the Facebook event or in one of
Okay.
these chats so people can know. And don't you have an event coming up?
That's right. Okay. I'm just getting kind of new to the camera thing and talking and doing all this, so this is really good for me to get past myself. But yeah, December 3rd, we are having an event. It's called, me and my friend's business that we do have together is called Natural Apathy. And that business is all about promoting people, entrepreneurship, and just helping everybody grow together. So we'll be having an event December 3rd. And so I'll have my jewelry there. I'll also be making my herbal drinks and my tonics that I make and things like that. And we'll have you there bringing all your spirit and everything that you have to offer to our clients. We have another woman there that's going to be doing her Reiki healing, people, hair, art, jewelry, clothes, just all
Clothes,
kind of creative
everything,
things.
right?
Massages, we'll be doing yoni steams, other people selling herbs and things, and aromatherapy products, yoni eggs, yoni wands, just all kind of things.
Everything.
So yeah, so it's gonna be nice, and we look forward to growing it so we can include more and more people into it. But I'll be looking forward to doing other like seminars with other entrepreneurs where I want us all to get together and share our gifts, and so we can kind of like work together and different things like that. So we'll be working on doing marketing some of those type of things as well. But December 3rd, 2:30 to 8 o'clock, and it'll be at Hydea Wellness Center, and it's another sister that has her own like spa wellness center that's letting us use her spot. So it's really nice to see all of us be able to come
Yeah,
together and collaborate. And it's like people that we're just knowing, but we feel each other's spirit, and so like we're supporting each other. So it's really nice. I have no words to explain how nice this feeling has been. So
Oh, thank you. So yes, definitely check out the event, and then of course I put up flyers, and we've all been promoting the event. So if you are in Atlanta, definitely come out.
Y'all better get down to the 18th.
You better come here because
Right.
we got it popping over here with this this collaborative economics. Like we support
There
each
you
other,
go.
and
Mhm.
definitely, and that's the thing. Like I feel that's why I don't ever have a problem like plugging anybody else, and even people who do the same thing I do, because I don't
Right.
come from a world of lack. So
Lack
for me, it's like there's
abundance.
enough abundance for everybody. Like everybody can get it. Everybody can. Everybody can get
Right.
this energy, can get these clients, can get get the healing. Like So I'm so excited, and thank you for tuning in and supporting. So yeah,
Yay.
she's gonna drop her information for those of you who are looking to support. And in the meantime, I think I'm gonna put Yason back on mute. They were gonna
Okay.
transition. Thank you, sis, so
Well,
much.
thank you.
If I can figure out this. All right. And then I think a question or something came in. You're pointing something to me. Okay, because you were pointing to something on the screen.
What's the name of your logo?
Oh, okay, cool. Oh, I didn't see that. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do a oracle reading, and this is just going to be a general reading, to kind of let us know the energy for the upcoming week, and then I'm going to transition into answering any questions, and then at that point we can wrap it up. But I used to do these every morning, and I'm going to actually get back to doing them weekly, and this will also be information that will be up on the blog site, but it will be for members only. Those who are members will get the weekly readings. I saw most of you saw the post, the video that Shaman Hands did as far as what's coming. So a lot of that information is channeled, sourced through me. I receive messages, visions. That's my function as an oracle. And then a lot of information, Shaman Hands receives himself, and then he, tied in with the astrology. So yeah, we've been feeling it. It's really going to be intense. This winter is going to be rough for everyone. So, I'm wanting my healers, I want us all to get prepared, and my healers and my empaths to get prepared, because it's going to be nonstop as far as people coming to us for in need of us and the information that we have and just our gifts. So, that's the point of my website. It's not even so much of promoting myself and my business, but my business is one of service. So what I'm really promoting is resources and tools that people can use to apply as things are shifting. Said, I'm gonna pull 5 cards and just kind of get the energy flow. And I have several different kinds of decks because, all witches have at least 20 different tarot decks. But I like this one because it's an I am deck. And what it does is each phrase, each card is an I am statement, which is the most powerful affirmation that you can say. So I'm going to pull 5 cards. And what it is what energy you're working with for this coming week. Right? This is fun. I've never done a reading like virtually live before. This is fun. See what it picks up. Okay. Okay. This will be interesting to see how this correlates with Shaman Hands and his astrology. All right. So the first card. All right. It don't look good. I'm gonna be honest. It looks a little rough. So the first card that pulled is the Emperor, and the Emperor is reversed, and the word is I am master power. However, it is a it's the opposite of that. So what that means is that we're working with an imbalanced masculine energy this week. So the negative aspects of masculine energy, aggression, anger, violence, war, and on top of that, a heightened feminine energy. The positive aspects of the feminine energy. So nurturing, intuition, growth, receiving, being open and receptive. So what I will tell everybody is to kind of just be prepared. Basically, things are kind of calming down since the election, but there's still a lingering energy, and a lingering aggressive, negative, masculine energy that will be what we'll be dealing with for this coming week. Lots of fire, so it makes me wonder. I'll have Shaman Hands confirm what Mars is doing. Oh, and that's something else I want to plug. Well, I'll talk about that after. Shaman Hands and his astrology. That's his thing. That's his strong suit. That's his gift is the astrology. So I usually like to ask him those questions because I'm not even trying to come close to learning about astrology. That's a whole nother. I'm still mastering these tarot cards I've been mastering for the past 15 years. So I am going to put a side note for him to check about what's going on with Mars. So the other aspect is the ninth wands, and that affirmation is I am authority of expression. So when you have a negative aspect of masculine energy being expressed, that tends to in the form of wands, which is fire element. What that means is expect a lot of arguments. So actually, and Mercury are doing this week. So I'll wait. Shaman Hansi pulled out his astrological calendar. So he's about to tell me what Mars and Mercury are doing. So expect there to be a lot of angry words, a lot of heightened emotions. So knowing that, make sure that you just kind of remain centered and not feed into it, because it's not going to be anything that's going to be personal. So it'll be something like random, someone coming up to you, cussing you out for something that you have no idea why they're upset, and your first response may be triggered and respond in the same way because you're like, hey, who are you to be going off on me? I don't even know what this is about. But remember that they're going off on you and you don't know what it's about because it's not about you. So there'll be a lot of that going on, a lot of tense communication, a lot of anger, road rage, people arguing in lines. And that's another thing that makes sense because we're shifting into holiday season and that the aggressive holiday shoppers. So that's something else to keep in mind as well. The next card is the Ace of Pentacles reversed. That affirmation is I am action and confirmation. So anytime you have a pentacle card, especially an ace, which represents foundation or like the starting point, and it's reversed, that just means a lack of grounding. So, and a lack of grounding in the physical realm because pentacles is earth element. So, with all of the imbalances, a lot of us are going to be feeling we're not going to feel secure in moving or making any decisions. A lot of going back and forth, a lot of doubt, a lot of questioning, your decisions or your conclusions. So my advice is whenever you do the best thing, especially in a time like this where there's a lot of shifting in the planets and a lot of shifting in energy. And if you're moving in an environment of negativity or hostility, you don't want to initiate any action in that energy anyway. So you're going to be feeling a lot of lack of groundedness during the week. The next card is and the affirmation is I am balanced. And again, that's also one that's reversed. So a lot of times the Two of Wands represents decisions in the traditional tarot, but in order to make a decision, a sound decision, you have to weigh all the options and be balanced in your conclusion. So that's what that I am balanced comes from. So this is in the fire element. Fire is and initiation. So what all this is telling me is don't initiate anything. Don't do anything this week. Nothing new. Don't initiate anything new. Take the time to finish anything, to meditate, to not to respond or react, but to weigh your decisions. And even if you come to a decision about something, don't act on it. So that is that card. Now this last one is very interesting. It is the Knight of Swords. Now swords are air elements. Air elements always represent conflict. The reason why it's a conflict is because it is our perception, our thinking, our third eye, the way we view things. And so there's always going to be conflict when we are in that space of viewing things from our mind and our perception rather than the heart space. So the interesting thing about this card is it is I am authority of desire. It's interesting because in the spread, this card is below all the others, and so it's almost like a foundation. But it's desire, and a lot of times our desires are not fully grounded or sound. So especially when you have a knight, it represents, and I give my cards personalities, right? So the page is always like this tween, like this 11, 12-year-old that is just starting out and ain't, going through puberty, ain't figured out nothing yet. The knight is like that unruly teenager. So they have a little bit more experience under their belt, but they haven't mastered anything. And then the king and queens are the suit swords. That represents that unruly teenager. And this is I am authority of desire. So it's basically the unruly teenager that has them. So I think about that energy and what that, and the root, that's the foundation of all these cards. So basically what's going to happen is that there's going to be a lot of things occurring, people reacting and doing things that really just don't make sense because they're rooted in all these desires that aren't backed with any type of wisdom or discernment, or it's just kind of a lot of erratic behaviors, a lot of erratic actions, a lot of erratic responses. So that is the energy that we are working with. So this is the reason why I love doing these, because you know what to deal with. You know what's coming. You know how to handle it. And this is energy from the collective consciousness. So, I tell people with these tarot cards that the of what will happen if things continue as they are. Well, with this card, I asked the question of what's, our energy, the universal energy, the collective consciousness. So this is pretty much what to expect for the week, right? So going and knowing this, just to be still, respond slowly, don't initiate anything, and just remember that, everybody's basically running around here acting like teenagers. So that is the oracle reading for the week. I'm actually going to open the floor now to questions, in comments. I'm actually going to check in on Facebook and see if anybody is saying anything. And okay, so I'm seeing, okay. So I'm going to leave it. Let's see if we have any questions. Okay, so yeah, people kind of saying they can't access. All right, well, so a couple people said the links weren't working, but I do see quite a few people on, so I think that got figured out. All right, so, well, that's pretty much it. I did space out the time until 6, but I knew that it wasn't going to last until then, or that long. Have any questions anywhere going on? All right, well, I guess I was thorough then. So I'm just gonna say this too. We have these events coming up, and then we're doing. I'm initiating a open mic, which I'm excited about, which will be December 1st. And that information will be up. It's up on my site. The event. It's got a flyer and option to purchase advance tickets. It's like $7 advance, $10 at the door. And then I will be releasing album, so I'm shifting back into my writing and my creative endeavors. So that's the most recent event that will be coming up in addition to the ones that I'll be collaborating with. But I will say this, after December 1st, with that event, I will actually be going on a social media hiatus for at least 30 days and maybe spring. And what that means is that I will be basically logging out of all my social media, and that if anyone wants to reach me, they'll have to just contact me directly or email me. So that's going to be my self-care for myself in preparation for what's going to be happening over the winter, which is, basically like emergency room status for us healers with all these people coming to us. So I just want to throw that out there now. Also, in the meantime, too, for those who are wanting to check out more stuff on my website, all the whole site should be fully resolved and running by the end of the night. And for those who again drop their email addresses in the chat, or a 25% off discount for tuning in. For those who just joined the event but weren't able to necessarily tune into the live launch, I will be sending you all 10% off. And then for the first 14 people that sign up for my monthly membership, you'll get an additional 50% off. And over the week, I'll be a lot of content, both public and private, on my site. So Shaman Hands, quick thing. Did we figure out what was going on during the week with the planets?
Well, we got a lot of boys, as you said. So if anybody does want to anything or has to, you can do a Thursday or Sunday, or not Sunday, Saturday, Thursday or Saturday.
Okay, and for those of you who don't know what a void is, Shaman Hands actually did a class on that about, what was it, a week ago? Last Wednesday, it was a class on that. So that it was a paid class, but it was live, but the link is still available. Very valuable information about void moons. So for those of you who want more information on that, just contact him, and then he'll be able to give you the information in order to view that live class. And I'm going to say this because I'm pretty sure a lot of you were wondering, why did she pick a Monday at 4:44 p.m. For this launch? Well, that time was selected by Shaman Hands. And from what I understand it was the time that the sun entered into Sagittarius. And the reason why that was important for me is because my Jupiter Aquarius. And so Jupiter governs like expansion, money, success, wealth, career, all of that. And so it was the opportune time for me. Now I'm bringing this up because I've learned that if I want to have any type of real progress in anything that I'm initiating, that I need to consult an astrologist. and Shaman Hands is that. So before I do anything major or even sometimes minor, I contact him and I ask him to look over his dates and give me the day that is best in the time for me to do whatever it is I want to do. He does offer that as a service. So for those of you who are interested in that, and I'm talking it works like for events, submitting contracts, working on releasing projects, posting marketing, I've learned that is a very effective way to be able to move forward in the things that you want to move with a minimal amount of blockages. I won't say it eliminates all blockages, but it does make things a hell of a lot smoother than they would be if you didn't have that information. So I don't know if Shaman Hands wants to talk about that before we close out.
I just wanted to add, also deals with when not to do that.
Yes. Yes.
You're not bumping your head against the wall several times. That is all.
So yeah, for those of you who are interested in that and all the astrology, definitely talk to Shaman Hands. That's his thing. Again, thank you so much for tuning in and the support. And I'm going to go ahead and end this broadcast. And again, last time, please put the information, your email addresses in the chat or in the Facebook event or the YouTube chat, because I really want to be able to honor you all who attended this launch with this discount code. All right. Peace and blessings.